internet, it is gaming time. Time to take on the forces of boredom and monotony, that dastardly duo of doom and despair. Hello all, my name is Rora. I'm a variety caster. I stream Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Both of those are U.S. 10 p.m. British Summer Time, 2300 hours Central European Summer Time. And we're back with some Starfield. Unfortunately, our temperatures are high, which I'm not really happy with, but it is what it is. And we will try to see to get all of this through, and hopefully it will work. Hope, hope. Hope, hope. Can we...
You do. Apologies, but you're not clear to purchase from me yet.
Alright, we have to do this mission first before we can do that. So we have to drop stuff back at our ship. And we're going to try to do this. I'm going to try to keep it simple, straightforward. And hopefully we will have much less in the way of oh, I should be able to dump stuff off here, right? Okay, I'm not sure why we decided I needed to have 5 epic pain blades, but okay. Alright, that looks there. Is there no sound coming through? Sound should be coming through. Cannot see game. It should be up and running. Let me check. Showing on my side. I'll double click. I'll click it again. Make sure it's coming up. Okay. I'll click it a third time. Okay, it is fixed? Okay. That's a new problem for it to have not done anything, but okay. Overlay. Oh, okay. Right, we're coming up here to find out about
The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking the great serpent. What a fool. I have not seen him in days.
Bars are a seemingly universal constant across cultures.
That? Personal, huh? I can respect that. Truth is, I haven't seen him for a few days myself. But if you find him, tell him he better come check on his tab. I know he's good for it, but since he gave Eggy permission to use it, it's sky high. So that's the truth of it. All right. I don't know where he is, but there's a man, Dane Salavea. He might know. That one's easy. Dane's a bit of a regular ever since Dazra went in. Just wait around a bit.
Okay. There we go. Okay, we're showing... Okay.
Another day in Dazra. Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently? Impressive. Since these people really aren't into strangers, especially in times like these. I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing.
How'd you...
You could say I'm like a specialized delivery service, moving stuff back and forth between Dazra and the settled systems. Just so happens I got a lot of time on my hands since Dazra went to hell and I lost my ship. And let me tell you, I thought things were grim before.
Ah, okay.
Whatever that incident was, this whole planet's gonna need therapy. Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention.
It's been
It
interesting.
sure has, to say the least. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for? Beric Vathal, huh? That's no small name around here. Well, I guess that depends, Reverend. Who wants to know? Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Vathal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent, and I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day. So if you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out. Nice to see we operate on the same... I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means. So you just say the word and... After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed. Just head out the west gate, should be the fact.
Alright. West Gate. That would be this way. And away we go. Oh, not gonna be able to get those. Oh well. Ah, here's the...
A temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the occupant.
Not bad for a pistol. I've done it, but my father's furious. Never seen him so angry. I always figured he knew. Kind of wakes up, it's just snowing. I acted quickly. Person from West Faircliff. Expect I didn't sleep well. At least more than I can turn right. Temporary home here. Anything else?
What the hell is that?
I wasn't on slow time. Yeah. All the way back here? Great.
A drink or two ought to lighten this mood. Hey. Impressive. Since these people really... I'm an outsider myself. Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention. So I've heard. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for? That's so. Well, I guess that depends. Who wants to know? Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue. And I know he wasn't. Although, so if you're feeling generous, nice to see we up. I'm pretty sure he's heading. So you just say the word. After you. Once we're outside of Dodge, just head out the west gate. Should be the fact.
I have not seen my sister.
Try this again, hopefully with a little less. Nope. That has to be only one, and then that would mean that would go.
We'll succeed at that before we are discovered.
We did that, we did that. Come on, jump!
Two arms, two legs. Still good to go. I could have done without that. All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things. Tara, what? I think I'll pass. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything? Injured. Hope he doesn't bleed out by the time we find him. Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. You got it. Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we,
Go.
There seems to be a path up. We should follow it.
We just followed the path down. Now we can go up. believe this is where...
They got me!
Wait. That's redeemed.
Good one.
That was all of them.
Sorry about that shooting you in the back earlier, but...
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking...
yes, yes. Got all of this happening here.
That's far enough, strangers. You want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited? Varric Vathal, as in Victor's son? Haven't seen him, ever, in fact. Besides, what would the heir of House Vathal be doing on my farm? I can understand that, but I can't help you. The only people here are my partner Zen and our daughter Mila. No one comes around here. We're isolated, and that's the way we like it. That's a gem.
Irina, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Zen. Yes, I know quite well. Never mind my partner, they're just overly cautious. As I said before, I've never seen Varric Vathal. We keep to ourselves, there's no reason. But... we did aid an injured young man a few days ago.
That's gotta be Varric.
It's too coincidental. It must have been him. We sent him north. There's a long-abandoned growth farm we felt he could make use of. He claimed he lost everything in the incident that swallowed half of Dazra. He wanted to start a new life. We even gave him 2 of our own growths to get started. You're welcome, and safe travels. If you find him, give him our regards.
Alright. Come on, up. Of course, alright. Fine. Up we go. This is the back porch.
This unit is performing a software update. Please do not attach
Hang on for a second. I hope it's long-term impaired air, but I am thankful for the distancing. Tame never had to flee when Vortex horrors found me and attacked, perhaps my father. Got up fed codes, I think. Let's see if we got this little computer up and running. Gives me hope. catching up with my father. With my sister, I never thought I'd have. This was. Well, he's up and running. Should be a good day. Find myself over with Gildimer. Come out here.
It's been a minute since I stretched the old legs. Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything? Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
Whoa, hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friends.
Rightfully so.
I wish I could say I was pleased to meet you, but something tells me this isn't a social call. Please, if you're here on my father's orders, allow me to plead my case. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose. I was born House Vithal. I was raised to inherit the role of elder, to run the Ministry of State, to worship the Great Serpent. But I want none of it.
With House Vithal? Easier said than done.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal is all he cares about. You sound as if you speak from experience. I envy you. Sometimes I would give anything for a supportive word from my father. All I want is to make my own life. Something Tane understood and was willing to help me with.
The credits help too. But yeah, guess you got the whole scoop now. Yeah, I needed a way to find him once he got outside the city. I lost my ship to the incident, so I didn't want Barrick running off thinking I could just grab him and go. I was also out all the credits he was gonna pay me. That's where you came in. I figured, why not two for the price of one?
So, now you know my true intentions for leaving, and given the circumstances, I hope now is to make the best of it here. I suppose I owe you that much. The truth is, the Scaled Citadel was the last straw. My people are so blinded by faith and politics, they don't see how it's destroying us. Anasko Varun eliminated half our population in the blink of an eye. My sister Vashti among them. I could no longer live in a society that won't put its people first. That would destroy itself in the name of a god that has done nothing for us. Especially when that faith... I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. I ask that you give me the... anything. Name it. My ring. Vashti gave it to me. It's all I have left of her since the cataclysm. The disaster took every physical reminder of her except for... True. It's as if she's looking out for me. One last time. Take it. I'll find solace in the fact that the ring will remain with my family. And now I hope we are done here. Thank you for seeing reason. I owe you both my life and freedom.
Now that's over with. I'm gonna hang back here, talk to Varric a bit. Besides, I don't want to be around when you break the news to Victor. Do me a favor and find me at the Herald's Rest when you're done.
Alright. So there's that. There's Andreja. No response to that one. Alright.
Do you see anything useful?
Not particularly. So we'll go ahead and head this way. Wait, what is this? Oh. Yeah, we go this way. Here.
Serpent's favor upon you.
Uh-huh.
All must serve.
Let us speak. You're back. What news do you bring?
What have you done, Varric?
This blood is on your hands, Victor. I hope you remember this. Do not hide behind doctrine. You know as well as I there was a choice.
No, it was Varric's choice. He knew the consequences.
You were his father. You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria!
I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Oh, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
Victoria!
Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time and emerge stronger for it. Indeed it does. Now, only one... Did you find anyone who aided my... Good. I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance, so I appreciate your discretion in this matter. You restored order to this house, and have my gratitude. Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
I would allow Vittoria her space if I were you.
Something disrupts Victor's work.
Is this the right spot?
The very sight of you offends me. I wish only to be rid of you. A fine question after I trusted you with vital information about our family and asked you to spare my nephew. I should have put the same question to you myself. Great Serpent, steal me. My heart beats with anticipation and... Do you speak true? Where is he? I must see him. It is as I feared. I always knew that Victor would drive him. Verk often spoke to me of his own dreams and aspirations. And I think even Victor knew he was unhappy. But his pride only allowed him to see a boy that would... And the truth will stay with me, and me alone. As much as I want to see his face, it is... You have brought me peace. Thank you, Reverend.
Alright, so we got that done. Now we can head over this way to do the... set up the power grid.
Only House Fatal and House Dukef remain. Ah, did Victor finally relinquish the access code? Ah, excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, let's hope House Dukef is as forthcoming as the others.
Yay! Alright.
Great Serpent keep you.
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
Phenomenal cosmic powers and not to be shoved into a itty-bitty living space?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I cannot give you supplies. We are stretched razor thin as it is. We have this.
I confess, I'm still adjusting to my new role. Greetings, Reverend. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things are... Good. Good. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about... you know? I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I'm sure. One moment, he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulkev. My loss? Yes, I suppose. Although, from an outside perspective, one could consider it a fair trade, given my new role. Perhaps even a gain. I agree. And yet, with the proper detachment, nearly anything can be seen as transactional. Those within House Dulkev are trained for it. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why. Perhaps. But it has come at such a cost. I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the Council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dulkev is no exception. That remains to be seen. Here is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dulkev keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifest from the time of the Serpent's Crusade. Materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Enesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now. The timing is too close to be coincidence. Enesco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, so I suggest you visit Malin Dam. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is not.
Alright, well, looks like we've got a bit of a trip to make. And so we'll be doing traveling montage during the ads.
drive.
There we go. Let's see, so going that way. That way. Excellent. We're doing a driving montage.
And your scan shows...
Go. Got those taken care of. Go.
No more signs of trouble. Considerable effort went into making at least some portion of this water sanitary.
Access terminal.
You can't get in there, not unless you have a card.
You happen to have a card?
So, you're trying to get in there? You're not the first person to come here recently, you know? Anasko Varun himself was here. I saw him, but he didn't talk to me. And there were too many other people around him. They all looked really serious. I heard he disappeared. Is that true? I never saw him come back out of the dam. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they'd left. I thought about using it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. Kavil said I should give it to him for safekeeping. He's really friendly.
Alright, so I have to go talk to Kavil.
place appears to have been through quite a lot.
Yeah.
It seems that more people used to call this place home.
May the Great Serpent bless us.
No offense, but it's not your property.
The ownership of the card is far less important than its use.
Be that as it may.
It is not easy, see?
No offense, but it's not your property.
The ownership of the card is far less important than its use.
Be that as it may, I feel it should be turned over to the proper authorities. I only wish to serve, I swear. You are right, though.
There we go.
Yes?
There we go. I'm not going to rob the farm right there. There we go. And all of that going on. Alright, so we've got the key card.
If you're here for a meal, hope you like seaweed.
Here we come. Sneaking down the street. Blowing up all the bad boys that we ever meet. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Alright. Yeah, my computer does not like running this game. Well, it's not optimized for running this game. Accessible.
Whoever laid claim to this place seems to be long gone.
There must be some mechanism for draining the floodwaters.
Okay. So this and this.
How quick? Can you get that done?
All right, now we can shoot this. Am I just not shooting it right?
Warning. Power fluctuations detected. Rerouting to compensate. Drainage pump control bypassed. Mm-hmm.
You are not welcome here. This is your only voice. I do not care what you think. Jinan Baron himself charged us. Yes, I know this Nazgul. He visited. The work done here must be safeguarded, protected, never permitted. And you are not the speak.
Extra ammunition.
Speaker, please, do not get too close.
As always. always welcome if they have any.
They know who I am. You do, yes? I can see it. You know me. I am Anasco Varoon, Speaker for the Great Serpent.
Yes, Speaker. We know. We serve. We have always served.
And your service is commended. Are you all that remain of this place?
Shinan Varun himself bade us guard these halls for all time. Others left. We remain.
Very well. You, get to work.
Yes, of course, sir. At once. You heard the speaker. Every terminal, every data log, every cable and component. I want it all inspected and a full report within the hour.
You were warned. You did not listen. Then you have forfeit your... The Speaker's orders will be carried.
Give it a minute. Get my power. Locking me will go, unlocking me will go, hi ho, yes. Okay, so both of those have to be on the outside.
We cannot just break it open.
This will be nope. Update. The vortex between your speaker version. Return to the victory of Serpent's Crusade.
Let's hope whatever experiments were going on here are not running loose.
Right, we need the key card. So we need 335. Get iron. Nope. Nope. And last is 553. Nope. Okay. I figured I'd give it a shot.
You think you would be rid of me so easily?
It would seem this will be more challenging than we anticipated.
The work done here has tied us to this place for all...
Sister, have you not... You should have heeded Karija's words in the beginning, little one. This is no place for you.
It would also seem that I spoke too soon.
The outcome has not changed, Vedra. Your resistance does not... Do you even understand why you are here? What it is you are looking for? This seems a fool's errand. So, you do know some... It does not matter. The interlocks are not yours. They belong... You should have left when you had the chance.
course, teleports out right at the start of my... Supervisor, speaker. What the? Oh, there you are. Oh, that's very annoying that they get to pull that off and that transfer takes as much time. Oh, and they can...
Why do they even try? We should move on.
And you are sure? We need the object itself?
There's nothing worth taking.
Yes, Speaker. These vortex interlocks are complicated devices. We could recreate them from schematics we have recovered, but that would take time.
My brothers and sisters and I, we are bound to the pods. The pods are powered by the interlocks. We move them and you kill us.
Yes, I understand. But you are sworn to serve, are you not?
We are, Speaker. All must serve.
Then what better service than to facilitate contact with the Great Serpent himself? Your sacrifice will bring about a new era for House Varun.
As the Great Serpent wills.
We will begin extraction at once. Then we should have everything we need to upgrade the equipment at the Citadel.
Right, this is this fight.
Power grid destabilized. Containment fields failing. Backup systems risk overload. Consider manual shutdown at the earliest convenience.
No! You utter fool! Do you have any idea what you have done? Oh, you are so very... Those interlocks power our pods. What is more, you have disrupted the flow of power within the dam. All right, here. If you can remove the remaining interlock, you will have bested us. Or we can continue this contest of... But we do. The Great Serpent demands obedience!
Warning. Critical power failure. Dam function compromised. Emergency evacuation protocols enacted. Please exit the facility.
If there was something out there, it's gone now. I am not sure that was the right move. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Right, that was that. Right, that was that. Okay, so we come here. We'll head up there.
This farm is the only place I have ever
We will
known.
all have to live
Now
with the
I have
consequences.
nothing. Have we offended the great serpents?
Okay, so you do this. Oh well. Well, we learned that part.
I will let you steer.
How very magnanimous of you. Go. Hope I hit the right buttons. Yeah. That is putting my GPU in conniption fits. What in the heck? Come on! I can't do anything. Yeah. It wouldn't let me exit. It wouldn't let me... Wouldn't let me go forward, wouldn't let me back up, just let me sit there and get shot at. Grr. Now, how far back is this? Actually, let me go ahead. Well, that's no good. That was autosave. load this up. This was after we did the second interlock, right? All right. Okay, we're gonna load back to. No, we're not, because that's gone now. Okay. Okay. Well. Take care of that little detail. All right. Yeah, that's... now my CPU is maxed out. Oh, it's no good. And we're doing this again. Everybody remember where we parked? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, the kerfuffleage is real. Welcome back. As you can see, we're having some graphical issues. My CPU is maxed out. My GPU is maxed out. I'm not into red yet, but yeah. There's our map. Oh, that worked.
This doesn't work. Need a moment to walk that off?
I am old and my eyesight is not what it used to be, but I know the face of success when I see it. Your lead from House to Kef paid off. I have heard of such a thing. Recently, in fact, just before the accident. That is apparently not a coincidence. We do not need it for the device, but if this accounts for some of the leaps in progress in the Citadel, you may wish to hold on to it. As much as I have devoted my life to science, one cannot deny that there is an...
Oh no. Oh! And it crashed. Wow, that's all of the load off my system now. We'll see if we can load back in or not. There we go. It looks like we're getting some... loading? Or noting? No. Yes, no. Maybe. Maybe it's loading. Maybe it's not loading. If you think it's better, but it's not. It's C4. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, remastered. Yeah, we'll go ahead this way. Have to see what this is all about. And we're all the way back to here again. going to try a different path back. Try to come on this way. All right.
Leave Orahim. You're not welcome here.
Things here seem dire indeed.
All regret treating me this way.
Say that again? Go on then. Keep making your threats.
Save your bullets, damned fool. I am going. What do you want? You are the one who spoke with Nazca Varun. And you wish to speak with me. You misunderstand. No one in Dazra speaks with me, or even acknowledges my existence. If they do, it is with scorn. And yet, here you are, speaking with me as if I were a person. Which begs the question, what do you want with me? Who sent you? I am not welcome in Dazra. Guards demanding my removal is about the only acknowledgement I garner. The details of that commotion, however, do not presently concern you. If that is true, we should continue this conversation elsewhere. Meet me at my shack outside of Dazra. You cannot miss it.
I suggest we tread carefully. The Zealots are shunned for a reason.
Good. I look forward to having a real conversation. First one in months.
Okay. That's an interesting story, I'm sure.
Elder Hasmek hasn't revealed what he may be hiding, but it may prove vital to our task. I am old, and my eyesight is not what it used. Your lead from House... I have heard of such a thing. Reason... We do not need it for the... As much as I have devoted my life to science, one cannot deny that there is an occasional... Your timing is excellent, in fact.
All right.
Just a few quick preparations.
Right.
Creating the necessary connections. It is done. Reverend, will you do us the honor?
Ooh, I gotta push the button? Alright, let's go ahead with pushing the buttons.
All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Activating power grid interlink.
Powering grav drive.
Field projector. Standing by.
Extending stabilizers.
Grav field stable.
Capacitors fully charged.
All stations reporting. Ready to proceed with targeting.
Targeting system engaged.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Locking axial tilt. Device is in position.
It's time. On your mark. Fire!
Fangs shall pierce the shell of the world.
Focus.
Beam on target.
Compensating for recoil.
It is working. Steady.
Detecting graviton flux.
Fluctuations in the grav field.
Hold! We cannot fail the speaker now.
Rerouting power.
Burning out.
Enough! Shut it down!
Running power.
Grav drive cycling down.
Turning to 0 point.
Alrighty.
Retracting stabilizers.
Shutdown complete.
Clear! Well done, all. Well done. We have done all we can. I am sure the Council is waiting to speak with you.
And we will talk to the council in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and take my break and be right back.